With regard to yesterday, what happened in Charlottesville was a tragedy. Charlottesville, Virginia is a beautiful community, a university town with a rich heritage. President Santos' son just graduated from the University of Virginia, and the president himself spoke on that campus. And what occurred there, as local and state officials have said, is in no way a reflection of the good and decent people of Charlottesville or of America. Of what happened there. Yesterday, President Trump clearly and unambiguously condemned the bigotry, violence, and hatred which took place on the streets of Charlottesville. Our hearts go out to the victims of violence that ensued, to the family of the young woman who lost her life, the families of the two police officers who fell in the line of duty, and all of those that are injured. We have no tolerance for hate and violence from white supremacists, neo-Nazis, or the KKK. These dangerous fringe groups have no place in American public life and in the American debate, and we condemn them in the strongest possible terms. The president also made clear that behavior by others of different militant perspectives are also unacceptable in our political debate and discourse. Our administration is bringing the full resources of the Department of Justice to investigate and prosecute those responsible for the violence that ensued yesterday in Charlottesville, and we will hold them to account under the law. The president's call for unity yesterday, though, was from the heart. It was a sincere call in these two divided times in our country for those on the extremes to be dismissed and for the vast majority of Americans who cherish freedom, who cherish justice for all, to come together in new and in renewed ways. I will say I take issue with the fact that many in the national media spent more time criticizing the president's words than they did criticizing those who perpetrated the violence to begin with. We should be putting the attention where it belongs, and that is on these extremist groups that need to be pushed out of the public debate entirely and discredited for the hate groups and dangerous fringe groups that they are. The truth, as President Santos knows, is the overwhelming majority of Americans, I would say, with very few exceptions, cherish the values that are at the foundation of our nation. They're the shared values that we have with the people of Colombia. And in the aftermath of yesterday's violence, and on this Sunday here in Colombia, I think is a good time to pray. To pray for those who lost their lives yesterday, to pray for their families, to pray for the injured, but also to pray for greater unity in America that I believe will come. We can seize this moment, as President Trump said yesterday, as a moment where we stop, where we pause, and where we move forward together.